And in the second part, I would love to dive a little deeper into the sacred pleasure, as I call it, part of the sacral center. And the difference between sacred pleasure and the pleasure that we, or most of us, many of us, experience here nowadays. And this is a pleasure of attachment. It's attached to an outcome, orgasm, for example. It's attached to different emotions like, am I good enough or I'm not good enough, actually. It's attached to the hope or expectation that this pleasure or this act of sex will bring us this very, very deep feeling of connectedness, of fulfillment that we are all longing for so deeply. And it does not. It never can. Because this is something in the outside. And through pleasure, I believe firmly that we do not need this form of getting our sexual organs excited in order for us to let the life power, aka inner fire, rise. This we can do totally without this physical approach. Yeah. And the sacred pleasure is detached. It just is. It loses itself in time and simply experiences itself. This is something free, something innocent. It's sourced in an innocence, in the joy of existence, in the curiosity of exploring each other's temple. And it is not attached to any outcome or emotional attachments. It is free. And it is also not obsessive, so it doesn't have to have pleasure in order to fill up anything that might be lacking. Yeah, so this is the big difference between the sacred way to experience pleasure in a very free, unattached way. Also, it doesn't need to happen every whatever day, every week, every month, every year. It's completely free of this time. Because we should have, I'm thinking of because we should have every week sex, no? Or something like that. No. You should not anything when it doesn't feel completely free and aligned to you. And this is another parameter that you can see. How is it flowing in your womb center? Can you experience this sacred pleasure? Or can you not? And if you cannot, if you feel there is something holding you back from experiencing this freedom in your pleasure, then you know there is something that wants to be looked at in your sacral center. And in the third part, I'm going to come into possible solutions. What can we do if we feel, hey, there is something not moving, there is something stagnant, it's blocked, I feel it, now I know it. So stay tuned if you want.